Hey everyone. So you've just finished your EMDR Basic Training. You're probably feeling pretty energized, right? Full of new knowledge, ready to go. But maybe you're also feeling a little bit lost, kind of wondering, okay, what's next? How do I turn this training into a real, recognized credential? Well, today we're going to clear up all that confusion and lay out a super clear, practical roadmap to getting EMDR certified.
It is a really common feeling. You're all fired up to use these amazing new skills, but the actual path forward to certification can feel, well, a little fuzzy. You start wondering, what hours count? How long is this going to take me? And honestly, what's the real cost? We're going to tackle all of those questions right now.
All right, first things first. Before we even start talking about the journey, we have to get really clear on a crucial distinction: what it means to be EMDR trained versus EMDR certified. They sound similar, but they are totally different things, and knowing that difference is absolutely the key to starting this off on the right foot.
So here's the bottom line. Think of it this way. Your basic training, that gives you the keys to the car. You're officially EMDR trained. You can start practicing with clients. But certification, that's like getting your advanced driver's license. It's a formal credential that proves you've put in the extra miles and you've really mastered the machine. It shows a whole other level of expertise.
And this really gets to the heart of it. Certification is a voluntary credential from EMDRIA that basically acts as a seal of approval. It signals to everyone, your clients, your colleagues, even potential employers, that you have made a serious, deep commitment to being excellent at EMDR therapy. Okay, so now that we know the what and the why, let's get to the fun part, the how. What are the actual, tangible steps you need to take to get certified? Let's pull out the map and chart the course. Here they are, the core requirements from EMDRIA. First, you need your full independent license. That's a given. Then comes the real-world experience, 50 hours of EMDR therapy with at least 25 different clients. This is where you really sharpen your skills. The 20-plus hours of consultation with an EMDRIA-approved consultant, that's your secret weapon. It's where you get expert guidance. Then you've got your continuing ed to stay sharp, and finally, you'll wrap it all up with letters of recommendation and your application. Okay, let's talk about the two big questions that are probably on your mind. How long is this all going to take, and how much is it going to cost? Let's dive into the practical side of this journey. So the truth is, the timeline is mostly up to you. It really depends on your caseload and how much time you can dedicate to it. But looking at this sample timeline, a year to a year and a half is a pretty realistic goal. My best advice? Find a consultant you really click with early on and get into a consistent rhythm. It's a marathon, not a sprint, so just pace yourself. Okay, you're going to want to pay close attention to this slide because these tips will save you a world of pain later. First, and this is a big one, you cannot count any consultation hours from before you finished your basic training. Second, triple check that your consultant is EMDRIA approved. And finally, I cannot stress this enough, track everything from day one. Seriously, a simple spreadsheet is going to be your best friend. Now for the money talk. Your biggest investment for sure is going to be the consultation. You're looking at anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, but don't let that number freak you out. A lot of clinicians find that group consultation is a great, more affordable option, and some employers even have professional development funds that can help you out. Next up is your continuing education. These advanced trainings can range from about $150 to over $600, but I want you to reframe this. Don't think of it as just a cost, it's an investment in yourself. This is your chance to really go deep in the areas of EMDR that you're passionate about, whether that's with complex trauma, kids, or veterans. So, when you add it all up, your total investment for certification will probably land somewhere between $3,000 and $7,000. And I know that's a significant number, but think about the return on that investment. You're not just buying a piece of paper. You're investing in your skills, in your confidence, and ultimately, in your ability to help your clients heal more deeply. Okay, so we've covered the time, the money, and all the effort involved. Now let's talk about the big why. Why go through all of this? I can tell you the value of getting certified goes so far beyond just hanging a certificate on your wall. It's really about a fundamental shift in your clinical skills and your confidence. This quote just nails it. It really captures the essence of the whole journey. That consultation period, especially, is where the magic happens. It's like having a master guide right there with you, helping you navigate your toughest cases and pushing you to become a more thoughtful, effective therapist. It's truly transformational. And this is it. This is the real treasure at the end of the road. You're not just getting a credential, you're gaining this deeper competence. You get better at conceptualizing your cases, and you really stick to the protocol. which leads to better outcomes for your clients. And honestly, who couldn't use a little help finally kicking that nagging imposter syndrome to the curb?
So, you've seen the map, you know the costs, and you understand the real rewards. The only question left is, what's your next move? If you're feeling ready to take that leap, but you'd love to have a structured, supportive community to guide you through it, then you are definitely in the right place. I really recommend you check out Scaling Up's EMDR certification program. It's an incredible resource that's designed to support you every single step of the way on this journey. You can find all the details right there in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I wish you the absolute best on your EMDR journey.